everybody, I'm Alex and this is Greg, and today we're going to talk to you about how we use our rabbits to make new salad beds on our farm.
Let's get to it. For the farmers in the farm to fork capital, it's very hard to get good compost. We have tried a number of resources and find that they pretty much source it from the same place, which is a recycling facility that makes it out of people's yard waste. There's a lot of plastics and glass and unknowns in the compost that is sold at landscaping places as organic. We have to take it upon ourselves to be responsible for our own compost. That's where the rabbits came in. I'll show you a few different ways we use this with our rabbits to add organic matter to our beds. And he's helping develop salad block number 3. This is our sandiest soil on the farm, and you can see where he's been. Look at those large deposits. And single rabbits in a tractor, they usually deposit in one area of the tractor. So we move him about a foot or two each day. That really helps build the organic matter in the soil. Farmer Alex is right next door, stirrup hoeing a bed that the rabbits just went through. You can see they've eaten the crop and left behind their wonderful little deposits.
Rabbit manure is 2 times stronger than chicken manure and 3 times stronger than steer manure. On top of that, you don't have to wait months and months for it to be ready to use. Rabbit manure is also immediately available for use in your garden, which means it's not like chicken and steer manure in that it's hot and needs to be composted for months and months before you can use it. Otherwise, it'll burn your plants. Rabbit manure is unique in that it's readily available. There's no harmful bacteria, so you can put it right into the space where you're ready to plant, and your plants will thrive. You would find it comparable to a 2-1-1 if you're looking at the numbers that describe what benefits you're going to get in the garden on lots of organic compost that you'll find at the store. It is much tidier to collect, given that it has that beautiful round shape, and it also doesn't have that signature stench that chicken and steer manure have. Rabbits are wonderful companions to have on the farm. They always bring a smile to our face, but they're also really wonderful workers.
Miss Squashy and Miss Corny, two sisters, and they are in a rabbit tractor. It's got a wire bottom. You can see Miss Corny was just digging there. Good morning. Yes. Thank you. And this past Friday, 2 days ago, we cropped out this bed of radishes.
So, where did this awesome idea come from? Well, we like to give credit where credit is due. If you've never heard of Sarah and Kevin from Living Traditions Homestead, they have a wonderful YouTube channel with lots of cool videos about raising rabbits on pasture. We amended that idea that we got from them about raising rabbits in these tractors out on green grass and pastures and fields, and adapted it to the market garden, where Greg and I are learning a lot about how to feed our community. Use a rabbit tractor, retrofit it to be 30 inches for our market garden beds, and keep the rabbits the same way that they do, only instead of eating grass, we have them eating our old beds like kale, arugula, beet greens, and lettuce, which they absolutely love. That way, they can eat leftover crops, amend the beds, and help us turn it over at the same time. The bottoms of the tractors are open enough for the rabbits just to be able to dig and touch the ground and lay on that cool dirt during the sunny days in Sacramento. But the openings on the bottom of their cage are not big enough for them to get out, thankfully. And at the beginning of each day and the end of each day, we make sure to give them lots of good dry food. It's really important that your rabbits get dry food as well.
So you can see they are in the middle of a salad bed, and their tractor is 30 inches wide, the width of our salad beds. And they are on top of an old kale and beet crop. You can see where they were yesterday. There's a lot of oak leaves left, but not much crop. You can see some pretty nice deposits. Our goal is to produce all of our own nutrients for the farm. And then we have Mr. Lavender out there. He's in his tractor starting to build a new bed. We've opened it up, raked back the mulch to 30 inches. They eat down the rhizomatous grass. They even dig it a little ways and follow it into the soil. You can see in Mr. Lavender's cage here, he's following those grasses. There's some here too. Hey boy. He's my buddy. Yeah, he's my buddy. And you can see what he's leaving behind after he eats the grass. He's going to continue down this way to eat the remaining grasses. You can see here's an area that hasn't had rabbits yet. As we go, we rake a little bit of mulch back, and then we move them each day. And pretty soon we have 30-inch beds of salad. So we've stopped fertilizing our beds. We used to buy chicken and steer manure, different fish emulsions, but now we are trying to just use the rabbit.
So there you have it. What is there not to love about rabbit manure? You can put the rabbits directly into your beds. They help you create new beds or turn over your old beds. You're utilizing all of those crops that are still in the beds. They're turning it with their little paws and helping give you a light tilth. They're putting their deposits right into the ground, and so when you're ready to seed those beds, you can do that immediately and not have to wait months for harmful bacteria to burn out the way that you do with chicken and steer. On top of that, Rabbits are just plain enjoyable to have on the farm. They have terrific personalities, and each one is different.
So that is our hopes in developing this rabbit system, is to have a sustainable farm where our waste is turned immediately into compost, all from resources on our farm. Hey, it's Greg and Alex. Yep, that's our names. Hey, it's Greg and Alex from Rancho Roots Permaculture Farm.
Today we're going to talk to you about how we make new salad beds.